I like to talk about not making an offer or not proposing anything until you're ready to do so. And this comes about as a result of a comment I made in a previous videos where I said you want to avoid price conversations because they never tend to turn out well. And I got the feedback saying, well, does that always need to be the case? And so I should qualify the comment. No, it doesn't need to be the case when you're talking about your standard retail price, list price, or your standard consulting fee, say. But when it comes to making the offer, the proposal, then you want to get the price right before you submit that. You don't want to submit something that is an unpleasant surprise or that doesn't get accepted, because then you are into that pricing conversation and the relationship comes under tension. You might need to discount, and that affects your credibility. So it's best if you can just avoid all of that and not propose until you're ready to do so, and you can come up with a proposal that will be accepted. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing to bear in mind is, of course, if you're quoting without doing that, you're essentially firing a gun down a dark alley. You're just hoping you're going to hit the target. Why would you do that? Better still, in fact, to gather some more information and learn more about the buyer's perceptions of value so that you can more clearly position an offering that works. And how do you do that when the buyer says, I want a quote, can you refuse? And most people I say that to say, well, you've got to give them a quote, don't you? And well, no, you don't. You can say, this is what you can say. You can say, Mary, look, it's really important to me that my offering is compelling value to you. And frankly, I don't know enough yet to know how to do that. So I'm going to need some more information from you. Now, what happens then is Mary says, what more do you need to know? That's what they always say. And you've just been invited then to have a conversation about Mary's perceptions of value. And as you're exploring those to find out what it is that she values and she needs, you can also start exploring costs in terms of what is it that Mary expects to pay, or what is a reasonable cost to pay to receive that kind of value. Now, that's a much better conversation to have than price. Price is about you, cost is about the buyer, and it's non-contentious. Plus, you don't have a quote or price on the table at the moment, so that tension, that elephant in the room, isn't there. And so you can have an open, constructive conversation about what the offering potentially needs to look like, and even potentially what it needs to be priced like. And I'll go into that in my next video. But for now, though, I'd like you to just comment below your own experiences in terms of how you handle requests for quote when you're not ready, and how you deal with price objections when you do. So just pop those below. Look forward to seeing you. Cheers.